Hi there, it's Cherish. Thank you so much for coming to the studio. I really appreciate you being here, and if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Today is 4 of 4 of the Sketchbook Tour, and I'm excited because it's finally done, and also because now we can move on to other things. I felt like I couldn't do another video in between the Sketchbook Tours because then, you know, there would be rebellion, and no one wants that. I am still working in my sketchbooks. I bought different shape sketchbooks. I think these are 9x9. I also bought some very landscape sketchbooks that I'm excited about working in. And it's really fun for me because the move from working in this one, which is 5x8, kind of exclusively, and now expanding into different shapes and different sizes. And I'm super excited about that. So enjoy the sketchbook tour. Thank you so much for joining again, and I will talk to you soon. So this is, I actually did a bunch of drawings in this book and then came back forward and did this drawing because there was an empty page and I couldn't live like that. So this is a study for the dog commission, and I forgot his name, but he's a cute little baby. Got that commission going. Oh, I love this quote. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. So that's why I'm filming videos. This one is another one that I kind of came forward, did a quick drawing, so you'll start to see. But basically, I love this kind of, the shape of the house. It's like 2 houses down for me, but I love the shape of the house. So I did a quick, like, really loose sketch up here, and then I came back in and did a more precise sketch. I also love a ruler. Yeah, I like looseness when it should be loose, and I like things to be precise when they should be precise for me. So looseness in the foliage, but preciseness in the shape of the actual home, because that's just fun. It's just how my brain works, right? This is just, honestly, this is a landscape. This is me practicing landscape. I think I was more so getting used to the materials that I was working with. So I had some more of these acrylic inks and things like that. So I had some of those, got outside and did not great drawings of landscapes, because that's kind of how I figure things out. I have to do the crap drawings, and that's what my sketchbooks are for. So more color swatches. So this one is the start of a portrait that I don't think I ever really did this portrait, but it's the start of one. It's kind of how I think through portraits. Again, I have to go through this moment of doing really crappy drawings in order to get to the drawing that's good. So I still have this in my head. I still am going to explore this kind of laughing drawing as a portrait. And I love playing with the color, playing with the, you know, the ink and everything. That's super fun. So here we go. And I kind of moved around because the camera's, you know, doing its thing. So another one, keep your head up, keep your head up. Oh, I went to a coffee shop and we just kind of started drawing little people. I really see this as a trend of this shoving everybody into a corner and leaving a space blank. I love that. This is another lady from the coffee shop. It was called Hilltop Coffee. I think Issa Rae owns it. Anyway, really, really cute spot. I'm definitely going to go back there and do some more drawing and just do some more kind of exploring. Excuse me. So this is from a day at the park. I went to the park to just take my nephew to play his soccer game. And yeah, I just kind of did what I do. I just drew people. They were really, really far away, so there was no detail to capture. But I did this drawing of the park gameplay area, and I really liked it. I don't think these were new pens. I think this was an exploration with pens I already had. So there were some acrylic pens, there's some gouache in there. I just kind of had a whole bag of pens, and I was just trying things out and drawing like the shape of this weird building and the shape of the pitch. Yeah, I'm going with that. The soccer thing, and then just fiddling with this whole thing. And it's funny because I actually did some swatches here because I bought some Michael Harding watercolors, and this one stuck. Like the paper was just like really stuck together. So I think with the Michael Harding, with this specific version, you have to either go lighter with it or really let it dry before you, if you're going to use it in a sketchbook, really let it dry before you close the book, because it was very, it's like they had a lot of honey in it or something, so it was very sticky. No idea what that's supposed to be. Yeah, this was a visit to the hospital for a family member, and I just kind of drew what was in front of me, and it was okay. Oh my god, an actual finished drawing. So this is gouache, pencil, yeah, little pencil, and this was from this day, the same day as this, the park day. I took a photograph of this pool because it was at a school, and they had this area with a pool, and it was really cool because everything was kind of blue. So I took that photo and then later did this drawing from the photo, which I really enjoyed. Different day, but this time it was a beach. I was at the beach, and by the way, I love the paper in this book. I'll list the books below, like what kind of paper it was and everything. But and again, I think a little bit of gouache, a little bit of watercolor, definitely some inks, and I had a good time just walking around the beach and enjoying the atmosphere and getting all that kind of energy out of me. Yeah, this is just a grouping of drawings. I love doing, I have always loved doing an eye, like a really good eye. I think this was like a folded up paper or something. I don't know what that was. More beach day. And then this is from the jiu-jitsu class, and I was just kind of capturing like the way people stand, and they kind of like the musculature and like how people were holding themselves in that class, and doing just really super loose, super quick sketches of the fighters while they were practicing. I mean, I love like when people are just moving and I'm just like following them with the pen. So it's just trying to capture what they're doing without, you know, making someone pose. I never really liked, even with taking photographs of people, I never really like posed photos. I like candid. I like to know that they're like the emotion or the action is real. So I kind of will, in a space where I am the outlier, like I'm the one, I was the only one in the room drawing anything. Everyone else was there for their fight technique training. So I will just draw people in the corner. And it's so funny because I showed this to my friend afterwards, and she was just like, oh, that's so-and-so's son. You know, so she was able to recognize the people from the shapes of their head and things like that. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, and some of the drawings don't make any sense, but they make sense to me, right? And then I have become very fascinated with spaces that are boring. I think there was, I can't remember, I think I was watching something about the Met, from the Met, or that someone, that they were talking about, they were talking about John Singer Sargent, and they were talking about how he learned from his mother, drawing and painting from his mother, and she would make them complete a watercolor or a painting or whatever every single day. And so in that process, he kind of learned to just paint boring subjects. And if you are painting boring subjects and you can make that interesting, then imagine when you actually get hold of an interesting subject, what happens in that case. So that's kind of the impulse behind some of these internal landscapes, like what is it, inside landscapes? It's like if this water fountain in a little alcove against a wall is interesting, in the boring, you can find something interesting when there's an actual compelling view that you want to capture. So try that out. Let me know what you think of that, right? This is another TV sketch. I love my TV sketches. So this is, I think it was Myron Golden. I've started watching his videos and I really like watching them. And of course, we have to get into the drawings of Veronica. She is so cool because she does not mind if I make ugly drawings of her. Or not ugly, but just silly drawings of her. And I got a new pen, this is Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen. I got a new pen and I was like, let me try this bad boy out. And it was just the best. I love this pen. Look at the lines that I was able to capture. Like right here, so good. So I ended up doing this drawing of her and then I ended up doing this bigger drawing of her that is just chef's kiss. It's so good. I love it because Veronica is unafraid of shenanigans. You know, she's unafraid of a bad portrait of her or a good portrait. She literally is like, I'm going to steal that. In fact, I did this portrait of her about a year ago, and this is, you know, same reference image, but she loves this. She's like, I'm totally stealing this. I'm coming to get it. And I said, you know, game on, sucker. Anyway, that's it. That concludes the sketchbook review. I do have more sketches, or yeah, there's more stuff in here, but it's really just more swatches. But yeah, I'm excited to do a video for you and that you guys got to see it. More to come. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like and subscribe and all the fun things. And I promise not to wait another year to do another sketch for you. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye now.